EliGE 2-0, big win, obviously, one step closer to qualification. You've been here before many, many times. Does it still give you any nerves, any butterflies right now?
No, not really any nerves. It's a little bit cold in the room, so I think that's about as jittery as I'll get just to warm up. But yeah, we're feeling pretty good right now.
Obviously, the win against Flamengo was pretty easy for you guys at 66. Was this the kind of opponent that you were looking for in today's game?
We were definitely surprised that we ended up playing them. We were watching that game, and we thought that we were going to end up playing MIBR or Fluxo. So seeing Flamengo as our opponent definitely surprised us. And when we started doing prep, I think that we just felt really confident in whichever map it was going to be. We thought it was going to be either like Mirage or Nuke, and we were happy with the outcome.
Talk to me for a little bit about the prep that you did for Flamengo. Was there anything specific that you were looking to exploit in there?
Yeah, we pretty much saw that they didn't really play mid at all. They were passive overall, and I think that we play well against those teams that just give us a lot of space. You kind of just saw how we just had mid for most of the rounds. I think that Flamengo's game plan, you could see that in the first two rounds that they did want to fight mid, so they wanted to show a different look. But after that, I think after it didn't work for them, they kind of just defaulted into their normal spots, and that was kind of why we just kept on rolling with the game.
And obviously, Yakinder having another monster game. Nitro was talking earlier about how he's trying to get you and Yakinder into the spots that are best going to be suited for the team. Are you seeing more of an evolution of that? Are we going to see better and better results coming by you two?
I would expect so. I mean, we didn't really change anything specific right now. I think overall it's just about making sure that our communication is good. That was our main talk that we had after we lost the pain the second time. Just making sure that our comms are good. We're not assuming anything from anybody. Making sure that the comms are updated so everyone knows what's being watched, what's not being watched, if they have a flash, if they don't have a flash. And I think that's overall what's going to help us propel into to the next level. Because obviously it's good. Like our comms are, it's not like it's horrible or anything, but we can always keep on improving and getting better with those. And that's pretty much been our goal. I don't think that we've really been tested yet with our two matches. I think that we're going to be feeling really confident that whoever we get for our 2-0 game, depending on the matchups it is. But yeah, we want to make sure that these games are as clean as possible.
Liquid obviously has kind of had an up and down first half of the year. It's been a little surprising, but at some points you also have to say you made top four in some of the biggest events. Do you feel that the criticism might be a little bit too overboard, or do you guys hold yourselves to a really high standard?
Well, as individuals, we definitely hold ourselves to high standards, but I think NA teams specifically get way more criticism. And that it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. We just have to focus on ourselves and make sure that we know what we want as a team, what we have to work on as a team, and keep getting better with that. I think that with the first half of the year, I mean, obviously we're not done with the first half of the year, but as we started out, we were going to be putting at a disadvantage, wanting to change our permanent veto. So when we went into Blast, it was just really hard because we committed to going into Nuke for this half of the year. We weren't playing Vertigo anymore. We wanted to make Nuke our map for us because we felt like it was better for our playstyle overall. And I think that is paying dividends. I think that we are looking a lot more confident on Nuke. And even in the pain game that we lost so many rounds that we should have won. And the overall comfort of the team, I think that it's really good for us. Our map pool is developing a lot better, and I think that we're going to come into the major strong.
So I think depending on how things go, your next opponent might either be Complexity or Pain. Is there a 2-0 opponent that you're hoping for best? Would you want to be tested in this 2-0 to really convincingly sell yourselves into Paris, or are you looking to try and get maybe a lesser opponent for an easy qualification?
I don't mind anyone personally. If it's easy, it's easy. If it's a little bit harder, that's good for us as well. We just have to make sure that we're coming into it on top of our game. And I think that we have been, doing that for all these games. Even though, Flamengos or 0-0 Nation, people might think that they're easy opponents, but we're not underestimating anyone. We're going to with a lot of prep. We're making sure that we have good game plans. We're all watching it together, making sure that everyone knows what's going on in these games. So we don't have to be thinking for a solution when we get into there. We already know what the solution is because we've already watched. We've already talked about everything. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next games as well. If we ended up playing Pain, I don't know exactly who we're going to be playing, but if it is Pain, I think everyone's going to be really fired up, honestly, because they just beat us in the last two tournaments. So whoever it is, we're looking forward to it.
All right, well, thank you so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.